Hi guys, it's me again, Michaela from Me and Joe Creating Stuff. So I had so many plans and then winter just got to me and I got so tired and there was so many things I had to do for work. So I didn't get to do all the videos I wanted to do, unfortunately. It's not that I've not been creating art, I've done a lot of paintings actually. Because it was February, in February. I don't know if you've heard of it, but it's the figure drawing month. Oops. And so every day there was a session, video of course, where you could do some figure drawings. And so this was my output in February, and these are just figure drawings. I did some portrait stuff too, so yeah, I was pretty productive actually, but I just didn't have the energy to do any videos anymore. So the last upgrade box that came, unfortunately I didn't do anything for you. Oops, sorry, I'm just throwing it over there in the chair. But today a new one arrived and I refrained from opening it. Oops. So I want to share what's in there with you for now. And yeah, let's go and see what's in the brand new March upgrade box. The last one was pretty awesome actually. It was a package of pastel and soft pastels, and I really like those. I like those for portraits. So yeah, let's see if whatever is in there this time is just as great as the other one. So, oops, address. You can send me postcards if you made a screenshot of that. Otherwise, don't send any nasty letters. So, oh, the seal, of course. Okay, what is in there? That looks interesting. I mean, it's partly a photograph. That's on the cover of the bottle post. Let's put that aside for the moment. Oh, interesting. Okay, so what do we have here? We have a brush, Lineo, round brush number 8. And then, look at that, an electric eraser. That is cool. That's something I definitely don't have in my collection of art supplies. Till now. Now I have one, of course. Cool. So, let's keep that for last. See what else is there. A beautiful portrait. Obviously done in graphite pencils, and it's from Luisa Herotinova. I'm so sorry for mispronouncing names, but actually it's something that happened to me all my life, so still, I'm sorry. And she's doing some beautiful portraits, obviously. She's from Russia. Okay. So what else do we have here? We have stickers, of course. Cute ones too. Life is the art of drawing without an erase. Yeah, unfortunately. Okay, so, and what do we have here? A sketchbook with a special offer card. So what about this paper? Yeah. It feels like it's a paper for pencils, charcoal maybe too. It's pretty, for drawing paper, it's pretty thick. Put the box aside and check what's in here. Probably pencils and stuff. Yeah. So, what is that? I have no idea. We will find out when I look at the box. Oh, nice. The jelly roll pen. 05. Can you see that? These are awesome for creating highlights, whether it's on drawings or also on watercolors. Usually when I go for a sketch tour, for an urban sketch tour, I take one with me because that's really great to retrieve some highlights on the paintings on streets. And it's also cool, really cool for portraits to redo the highlights in the eyes usually, or sometimes on the nose. So, okay, what is that? Sumo grip. Probably a mechanical pencil. It seems to have an eraser in the back. Oh yeah. So, I don't know if you saw that, but oops. This whole thing is, see, first like the tip of the mechanical pencil stuff comes out, and that's not, and then the graphite will grow and grow and grow. That's cool. It makes the whole thing a little bit safer. Sumo grip. That's a huge type of pencil. Awesome. So what I still don't know what that is. And then we have some artist graphite pencils from Viking Rollo. 2B, 4B, or they're from Denmark. Then some 8B pencil. That must be pretty dark. And a 2H. So that's yeah. You know that one is not as soft as the other ones. Whom am I talking to? So what is that? Maybe you put it. I mean, I could just look, but maybe that is some kind of sharpener. Should I try? Which one is the one with the... Yeah, it's a pencil sharpener. Isn't that cool? So what happens with the sharpenings? Where did they go? Oh my god. I think you can open it by pulling this thing out. I hope I'm not going to ruin it. Click. Closed. Okay, I can't open it now, but yeah, that's pretty cool because you can stick it at the back of your pencil, take it with you, and if the pencil is not sharp enough anymore, you just sharpen it in that thing. That's pretty cool for going out sketching too. It's a pretty cool urban sketching tool. This one of course not, because yeah, I just can't see myself sitting in a park using an electric eraser for producing some highlights in my sketchings. But yeah, let's see what's in the bottle post, what they say about the things that we have here. That's an interesting box, of course. So the eraser is supposedly worth €12.90. I say supposedly because sometimes, of course, you find art supplies cheaper online than the recommended sale prices, retail prices. So, okay. I will have to find out how that thing works. Maybe I find out before how... Oh. Battery. I didn't find a battery. Is it with the package? Oh, it's only for the German subscribers. Jesus Christ. Mailing restrictions, they can't send batteries. Well, what's with all the electrical stuff that I order from Amazon? They send me everything by post. Okay, it says all international art pirates receive another random art supply in this box as a substitute. Okay, fine with me. I can buy batteries in the shop. I rather get art supplies. But what is my random art supply? Let's find out what is generally in this box. What is meant to be in this box. Okay, there's the pencils that we already saw. The Viking ones. Strong like a Viking. Yeah, well. Then there's the jelly roll pen. Okay. The sumo grip pencil. Yeah. So. And the sketchbook. And the pencil sharpener. I don't see any picture though how to open it. I'd probably just have to pull a little bit harder to get it open. But that's really a cool gimmick. Okay. That is that. Then there's some info about the co-captain, Luisa Haritinova. Stuff about the winners of the upgrade battle from the ink package, the last one that I made a video of, remember? And I wanted to explore those nibs. I found out in the meantime, just in case you're interested, that none of them is broken. It's a feature that there are some lines in there. And also that you have to kind of prepare them before you first use them. So what I did is not what you would usually do. You would usually clean them first so that the ink flows nicely to the tip of the nib. So then here is something about Krickel Kritzel, the sailor of the month. It's somebody who used their acrylic paints that they had in one of their boxes, the Sennelier ones. Okay. Then there is some info about how to do a pencil portrait. Yes. Okay. Where's my gimmick that should come instead of the batteries? I didn't see anything. Oh, yes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's the brush, probably. Well, that's cool. No info about the brush, so it must be the special thing that came instead of the batteries. Okay, to be honest, I'd rather have a brush than batteries. Yeah, I think I have some batteries somewhere, so I can take them. Upgrade Mystery Edition of the Linneo 1911. Synthetic brush. So I think that's a nice one. And I think I ruined some lately with alcohol ink and stuff, and leaving the ink in there too long, other inks, and it just won't come out anymore. So to have a clean fresh brush for watercolors, perfect. Okay, so do you want to see how those pencils, what kind of lines they make? I'm going to use that for that. Then I would have to have a concept of what to draw for you, a portrait probably. So. Oh, yeah, and it's working. So you have to push that red button and it will go. I mean, okay. It's a good thing I held that thing into the camera, because otherwise you would probably think I'm doing something else here. It's an eraser. So, what are we going to draw? I mean, here's that very handsome dinosaur. Can you see it? Hey! Can he even open his mouth? So, I think I found something that I might be drawing, a self-portrait from like tiny me, not even a year old. I think that's pretty good. And it's already in black and white, so it's easier to determine the values, I guess. I hope. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I will first swatch the pencils just to give myself an idea about how dark they are, and then I'm going to keep quiet and start drawing, and I can speed it up in the end if I don't say anything to you, and you won't have to watch a video for hours because it might take some time. I don't know how long it will take to draw the mini me here and how much I'm going to draw from her, but we'll see. Let's get on to swatching the pencils. I'll start with the hardest one, the 2H, and I'll start here in the bottom part. I'll just make it feels nice, even though you maybe hear it scratch. It glides over the paper pretty nicely, actually. And I'm probably doing pencil swatches all wrong, doing it like I'm doing it with my watercolors. It's nice. Don't know if you noticed, maybe you saw it in the bottle post, that they have different colors on the tops here. Maybe it's better if I hold it like that. Oops, and let some light get there as well. Because once you know which color is which pencil, you will more easily find it if you put it in a glass like that. And you know, oh, I need a 4B pencil. I have to, oops, I have to look for the red bottom. Take this. Okay. Yeah, so I think you can see the light gradation that it produced. Oh, of course, and then I have the mechanical pencil to try. Well, I start with labeling these. 2H, 2B, 4B, 8B. So, and that one is, does it say anywhere? I don't know. But I think generally they are very often HB. So, let's see. Would be in between these two. From the value side, it looks more like it's probably almost as dark as this. So yeah, it's somewhere between HB and 2B. Can't really say. It might be written in the bottle post though. Let's check. Nope. Doesn't say. In any case, it does not feel as soft on the paper as these guys here do. Not even as the 4H, as the 2H. That one goes over the paper much easier. So let's try the jelly roll over. Well, as much as I like it, it doesn't seem to work that good on the graphite. Did you see that? I'm drawing on the bottle post, just scribbling along, and you can see that it makes very fine white lines. Yes. So somehow they're not really visible here on the graphite. So I'm going to keep that for the usual watercolor highlights and not even bother to do it. I mean, I've got the eraser to brighten up spots of the drawing here, right? So let's get going and do a mini-me. So, a day has passed since I unboxed the upgrade box, and I had to stop recording because it was in the middle of the night anyway, and my phone's battery ran so low that the phone actually switched off, and it took a while to get it to switch on again, and then I was just too tired to continue. Anyway, I fiddled with the drawing a bit yesterday, the one that I did. I'm sorry, I have to pause for a second because actually I'm making the same mistake like I did yesterday, where I forgot to switch on the second camera that is showing you the desk in front of me and is actually focusing on the picture now and some of the art materials, which you don't see because now you're still seeing me. Anyway, so I fiddled with the drawing a little bit yesterday, and I just wanted to give you a little feedback on the materials as I didn't say anything while I was drawing. So I was really happy with that mechanical eraser, that thing. I'm moving it here. It's really pretty good, and it makes some clear, crisp white lines and dots wherever you put it. I've never had such a thing, and now I can't really imagine how I did all these years without an electric eraser. I'm happy to count that into my supply box. I also really enjoyed drawing with the mechanical pencil they added, and it has the eraser that is included in here, which you can move out by just turning the pencil and get it to retract again. That's a pretty good one too. I mean, I managed to smudge it quite a bit on the edges, but it also did some very nice lines in the beginning. So it's a good one as well. I also enjoyed drawing with the pencils they included. I mean, they're not exactly like the best pencil that I have is my Palomino Blackwing pencil. That really, it goes over the paper smooth as butter, and it has an awesome eraser at the back as well, which you can replace once it's done. So that's my favorite one, which was pretty expensive too. So bought it in London, and it was, yeah. Nevertheless, these pencils come very close actually in the way they move over the paper. And if you look at the drawing I did, that sketchbook is pretty awesome as well. Unfortunately, I checked yesterday again. There is no information on what type of paper that is and how heavy it is and what about the grains or structure or whatever. But it really gives a lovely granulated texture with the graphite on the paper. So I enjoyed drawing on that with the pencils a lot. What I want to try is see how it does with colored pencils as well. But in general, I think I might use it for some, yeah, probably just keep on filling it with graphite portraits. So that's going to be nice. I really enjoyed that box. By the way, little disclaimer, I'm not getting paid from Upgrade to do these videos. I'm paying for my box. I'm just doing that to share with you my joy about the things that I receive and what I do with it. And yeah, it's not that I get anything from them for doing that. But if you haven't heard of them, and if you just stumble upon this video by chance, you never know. With YouTube, they show you stuff and you think, what's that? Have a look. Upgrade is a provider of subscription art boxes, like the Scrawler box, and there are some others too. I once tried the Artful box, which I would like to continue, but at the moment with Brexit and those boxes being more expensive due to coming out only every 3 months, I'm not going to continue that because the costs for the taxes and for customs, they just don't make it worth it. Yeah, so I'll continue with the scroller box, and I definitely continue with upgrade because that one comes from Germany, so no additional taxes, and it's also, the delivery is really quick. They send it, and like usually 5 days later it's here. So I'm happy with that. Yeah, so if you've never tried any art material subscription box, maybe you want to try the upgrade box. It's really a fun experience to try because you have no idea what you order it and you have no idea what you'll get. But so far I've been happy with the things that I found in the box. Sometimes a bit surprised and not something that I would usually buy if I went to a store, but yeah, that's what I like about them, that they make you try things that otherwise you wouldn't have come across or tried, and maybe find out something about your drawing or painting abilities that you hadn't known before because you were lacking the materials and didn't have any idea on what those could do to you and your creativity. So I hope you're having a nice weekend. I don't know when I'm going to upload the video, probably in the evening. It's Saturday today. So yeah, still Sunday to enjoy and maybe do something creative. In which way ever, as always. Could be cooking too. If you're lucky enough that the weather is already warm and nice, go for a walk. That's, yeah. Well, I'm not going to tell you what you have to do. Sorry. Just do whatever you like. And I'm going to say bye for now and see you next time. Ciao.